Nina Lynn got unbanned and did this. What the fuck? How can this get any worse? That's all I gotta start off by saying, right? I mean, bro, like, this is the girl that really, like, SA'd a guy, bro, on stream, only got banned for a day, came back, and now is doing the same shit, apparently. I don't know if that's true, but let's see what's going on with this video, man.
That means hi, right? Oh, what the fuck? Yo, why you always hitting me? Stop with those. Oh, I can't touch you no more because I have to make a sign of the Sorry, I forgot. Yeah, that's gonna be tough, bro. You want me to punch you? You sure? So I'm not assaulting you. No. I am not. You consent.
What are we doing?
Yes. You fully am okay with this. Yes. You will not use this clip against me later in 3 months later. Never. Or 9 months later. No. Or 6 months later. No. No? Hey, chat sees this, bro. Ready? You asked for this. Nod your head. 2 times. Did you get it?
She's dragging it.
Yeah, she's
okay.
Nah.
She's dragging it.
Like, come on, bruh. Like, come on, bruh. Like, this ain't right, bruh.
After the 48-hour banning and then unbanning and then a week's banning of Nina Lynn, she is now unbanned again and back on the Twitch platform, making fun of her essay on Saeed, Silky's assistant. Now, I think the world at this point has criticized how small of a ban this actually was. People were talking about that it was that SpongeBob meme where they literally walked inside the jail doors,
yeah, and then they just let them out,
closed the door and then opened it back up in real time again. And I guess Nina figured, hey, if everyone's kicking Twitch's back in, why don't I do it? Hell, why not join in on the party? Because it's so damn fun. For those of you who don't remember, Silky's assistant Saeed was essayed on stream by 2 women, Nina Lynn and Zoe Spencer.
Yep.
Zoe, you can't. Zoe, you can't. 23. No.
These are the type of women that believe like men can't be like vulnerable on some shit. You know what I mean?
No,
I don't know, bro.
Yes, he is.
He's not even saying nothing.
He likes it. Give. Oh, no.
I don't think he wants to.
These girls are so retarded, bro. Genuinely, I'm sorry if I keep pausing, but like, these girls are genuinely retarded, bro.
Yeah, stay right there.
Like, that shit is not entertaining.
This is crazy.
What the fuck?
Take all this off.
Oh my god, bro.
Hey, yo, cut the cameras.
Now, just like any other Twitch essay situation, they didn't take it seriously. So now Nina is back on the platform after going through that ban cycle. Now, Nina comes back to the platform with
Twitch can't do shit right, apparently.
a bang. She automatically goes into several jokes about her and the whole essay situation, her saying that she needs this consent for men, her going over the top and exaggerating, really not taking any of it seriously at all.
Yeah.
Even dubbing her,
she's a piece of shit. This is the same girl who went on, I don't know if it was Jubilee, it might have been like Jubilee or The Cut or like one of those YouTube channels, right? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Like, she went on there and she talked about how she pretty much abused her little brother for like years. You know, like she legit explained like she used to abuse her little brother or some shit.
own suspension and
on Jubilee
vacation type situation.
The fuck?
All the haters out there, y'all can suck my word too. I don't give a you, bro. You not.
This nigga and this nigga right here, they do not give a fuck about her. They just around for the money.
Me, y'all been through nothing that I've been through. F you. This ain't the worst it's ever been. I'm not gonna lie. It's bad to say, but this is not the worst it's ever been. I've been through worse. I've actually been through worse. So this jail was kind of like vacay jail a little bit.
Just playing in Twitch's face. Now, need I remind you, she actually made light of this situation a minute ago when she was with Your Rage Gaming after he had pressed her about this whole situation. In that moment, she validated Saeed, said that it wasn't really SA, and, you know, said that he was really taking the narrative too far, making them out to be the bad guys.
So what if he says, I feel like you did
These are coming from the same girls that like were biting niggas and shit.
some shit wrong?
No, so the whole Saeed thing, no one SA Saeed. That's why today I was actually looking for Saeed.
God damn.
He definitely felt
The Matrix glitch.
Me, I take accountability what I do. If you dead ass felt disrespected, I didn't know. So you gotta let me know. If you did, I will always apologize. I mean, that's just
It's funny whenever someone actually goes up to her and presses her about it, she starts, you know, she starts doing this shit.
But for him to walk around and say all that crazy shit, you never think about what Saeed's thinking too, though. Like, who wants to walk around being called that?
Wow. Is that so, Nina? Interesting. Do you keep that same energy when it comes to women that get assaulted? Do you say the same thing? Like, that'd be very embarrassing. But I imagine if it was 2 guys who did this exact same thing to a girl on stream.
them niggas would be cooked. There would be pitchforks and flames, smoke rising and at the horizon, full of fucking motherfuckers coming through in cloaks and shit, getting ready to murder your ass. But then when a woman does it to a man, oh, you're being a victim. Don't be like that. Imagine being known for such allegations of the man. Like, that couldn't be me. I'm a woman. I've never been a man. I also abuse other men around me.
If it played out exactly the same, there would be universal condemnation across the board, including from Nina herself, I imagine, and rightfully so, because stand back, brave take coming in. Plug your ears if you're not ready for the spicy take. Assault is bad.
Now, not only is she back to double down again, and off that doubling down, she got backlash. But let me tell you guys, Nina is such a bad person that she's here to actually triple down. She's here to actually give herself more excuses, and she's here to clap back at
she's a narcissist.
Anybody who has anything negative.
She's
to
a
say
narcissist.
About her. Really, anybody who's trying to hold her accountable for her actions.
You know what's so crazy? I never thought that many people were watching me. I really didn't. I didn't even think TMZ was watching me. I got a call from TMZ this morning, bro. They're like, we want your side of the story. I'm like, listen, man, I'm not even gonna argue with these little bitches. Like, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? We live on, we be better, bro. That's it. We gotta.
Like, this is the same woman that talks about abusing her younger brother for 8 years.
keep it pushing. And I'll say one more thing. And
Mind
you,
you.
know who this is, bro. That weird motherfucker that lives in the basement of his mom's house, that be chatting about me all damn day long, you are obsessed with me. I think you in love with me. No cap. I genuinely think you get no pussy and you in love with me, bro. Like, you gotta chill out. It's been way too many clips I've seen you, bro. Like, you low-key obsessed. I'm flattered, but you gotta chill. No cap.
Now, when I heard this, I was ready to go live. I was ready to get outraged, and I was ready to call her out, because I thought she was talking about me. How dare you say this is my mother's basement? This is clearly my extra bedroom in my own home. Then I had to calm down and say, hey, maybe it's Moist Critical. Maybe it was Young Don. I didn't know who she was talking about. I put some doubt in my head. So after calming down and continuing the video, she said something that made it very clear as to who she was talking about.
You low-key obsessed. I'm flattered, but you gotta chill. No cap. Heard you over drink water, too.
Yo.
I'm not gonna lie. You're like 47 years old. You gotta
Okay. She was talking about Asm Gold.
Oh, shit.
I get it.
Okay.
I get it. Now, the problem that I have with this is that every clip that I have seen of Asm Gold is that he was just trying to give you accountability. He was trying to hold you accountable and, even greater than that, Twitch accountable for the way that they handled this whole situation. Nina must not remember she was a part of the essay weekend. I know that that's crazy to dub it that, but I did in a previous video. The weekend where not only did Imaru get essay on camera at TwitchCon, she outed Ms. Kiv. There were other people at TwitchCon that were getting essayed, and
that's a good question. How does Nina Lynn think about the whole Ms. Kiv situation? How does Nina Lynn think about that situation? How does she think about a random guy going up to Emerald and doing that shit? How does she think about that? Does she think the same way? I hope so. Because if you're gonna dick suck, you know what I mean, yourself, not like you ain't done nothing wrong, you might as well dick suck. I don't know, bruh. Maybe I'm just yapping.
Platform had
fucking
a lackluster response to that. So Asm Gold literally was just trying to give you some accountability, but here you are saying shoe fly don't bother me.
So this stupid bitch gets unbanned and she immediately starts getting mad at me. And she blames me for her getting banned. And have you ever thought that maybe it's your fault that you got banned?
Maybe.
Because of your own actions? Have you ever thought that,
you fucking narcissist,
that maybe you got banned because of what you did?
Well,
like, oh, wow, I'm talking about it. Yeah, really. Well, there's been a lot of people I've talked about and they didn't get banned. So what's the difference between them and you? I wonder.
That weird motherfucker that lives in the basement of his mom's house.
It's an attic, excuse you.
Oh. Yo,
you're stupid. Yo.
Okay,
bro.
I think you in love with me. No cap. I genuinely think you get no pussy and you in love with me, bro. Like, you gotta
talk whatever you want, crash out however much you want. That's totally fine.
These two girls, Zoe Spencer and her, they literally do not understand how society works. I swear on my fucking life. I think these niggas are sociopaths. Deadass. Narcissists.
Nothing that you're gonna say is gonna make me mad. You're not gonna upset me. You're not gonna bait me into, some weird internet beef. You're just a disgusting bitch. That's it. And it's got nothing to do with this about me at all.
Now, I knew Nina Lynn wasn't a person to take accountability. This
Yeah.
Aquafina variant isn't somebody that I believe can sit in her own mistakes, be really apologetic, and move forward with intention and purpose. As I'm gold checking her on the internet, myself, Young Don, whatever other commentators or reactors checking her on the internet isn't going to stop her in her day.
It's just gonna get worse. We're just gonna keep talking shit about you. To be honest, you're helping us. You're helping people get paid. Thank you, Nina.
But you would think that
Thank
somebody
you.
who was a friend of hers or somebody she's been
Thank
featured
you.
in videos with would be able to at least share their opinion.
You helped me come up with. Hey, man, the more videos I can react to on this channel, the better, man. 100%. The fucking better.
On it and, you know, clear her out of the way about her situation, you know, hold her responsible.
I just think it was so awful to watch. And they were saying like he likes it, and they were saying like, oh well, or Nina said like responded to Rage, and I forget who, but Nina was like, it's embarrassing for guys to be assaulted. It's he should be embarrassed as a man. And then I saw people like commenting, being like, oh, it's so triggering. People commenting like how is he as a man unable to push two girls off of him? Like he's clearly laughing in the clip. He's not. How the fuck was she supposed to know he was uncomfortable? They've never. What? Like, this is literally why men don't come out about being assaulted.
That was streamer Fan, somebody who has a W take and is on the right side of history, but also more importantly for this situation is somebody who is close.
Imagine all the degenerate fucks that watch Nina Lynn and Zoe Spencer right now. Like the guys that watch them and think that they're funny. Like, I want to let y'all know, y'all are fucking losers and you're never gonna smash them. They're not smashing you, gang. They don't give a fuck about you, bro. If she thinks that about guys like that, if she thinks about that about guys, like, think about her own audience. Her own audience is probably all just narcissistic women that are fucking losers.
To Nina, somebody who she's been in videos with, somebody who even Nina would acknowledge she has some sort of relationship with. That was her sentiments a couple of weeks ago on the situation, and she, just like everyone else, tried to hold them accountable. I don't think what she said was any level of disrespect. I don't think what she said was any level of throwing under the bus. But hey, that's just my opinion. Let's see what Nina in her comeback stream had to say about people like her.
There was one person that you was like, damn, I thought you had my back. Not have my back, I didn't expect nothing. But I didn't expect them to throw my name in the dirt like that. Who? It's not even a person like.
But we're friends, though. You're not supposed to talk bad about me. You're not supposed to hold your friends accountable, you guys. You can't do that. Like, what the fuck is you talking about?
The biggest people, I don't give a fuck. To be honest, if I don't know you, I don't give a shit what you say. You just autistic to me. Like, it doesn't matter. But it was one of them I've actually used to do videos with a lot. I was like, damn, she was actually a fan of mine. Oh, girl, what's her name? Can't tell you the name.
Damn, she was actually a fan of mine. I get the double entendre.
I don't want bitches to cry, but you feel me?
But do we know her?
I don't think you know her.
My thoughts aren't changed. Actually, what I will say is my thoughts were changed a while ago when she posted her like Instagram apology, which is when I saw that she unfollowed me, and I actually like respected her for the Instagram apology. And then my thoughts changed back to what they were initially when I saw the clips from her stream yesterday. But once again, I don't take back anything I said.
You don't need to.
Oh, I do have one thing to add though. She did mention something while like in the clip that I saw of her saying like, Fan has my number, she could have texted me about it. But the truth is, as someone who dealt with assault and shit like that, I don't feel comfortable reaching out to people who are the perpetrator.
Again, another W response by Fan,
nice.
But of course a lack of accountability from Nina. I get it, be hurt, be mad in that situation, but ultimately I don't think that Fan has some responsibility to reach out to you, make sure that you are okay, kind of, you know, have a
nigga, you're your own woman, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like,
conversation with you, etc., etc. You are the perpetrator in this situation. You shouldn't have to coddle you, especially as somebody who's been through a situation like that. I totally understand her side,
regardless if you're a man or a woman.
And to be quite honest with you, for the most part, she did not kick your back in. All she did was address the elephant in the room, because her room is definitely a smaller room, seeing as how she was close and adjacent to you. But because she's not in the game of holding herself accountable or even caring about this situation, of course Nina would try to shift blame or try to push the goalpost and say, hey, let's look over here. Let's come and.
I guarantee you that Nina Lynn and Zoe Spencer are probably one of the most insecure people out there, for sure. I don't know if it's true. I don't know them personally, but I would say that they are extremely insecure because the fact that they're deflecting so hard, it just shows the insecurity. Like, what are you trying to protect, bro? What image are you trying? Why are you trying to portray an image? Why do you have to do the shit that you did? Because she's insecure with herself. You know what I mean? Like, the reason why she doesn't have respect for, someone like Saeed is because she doesn't have respect for herself. That's probably just what it is.
Run to these people, etc.
Maybe I'm just yapping
now.
though.
I'm through the comments of that last Twitter post, reading how people are saying, yeah, Fan is a fake friend. Fuck Fan, fuck X, Y, and this. Focus on the person that committed the essay. I don't understand how crazy that is of a concept. Like, it just doesn't.
It's just a bunch of simp ass niggas want some pussy. You're never going to. Nina Lynn is not going to fuck you, nigga. Nina Lynn is not going to fuck you.
Make any sense to me. I think the way that Nina has been handling this has been absolute dog shit, to be quite honest.
Horrible.
And I think the reason why she does these things is because historically speaking, Twitch has not given a damn about these situations for real. Hell, even to their own admittance, they have been lackluster about how they handle essay situations. Twitch put out a statement talking about how they basically failed Imaru about the TwitchCon incident. They said that there's measures that they could have taken that they did not, and ultimately
they wanted to use cheap fucking security instead of like real actual guards. You know what I mean? Like come on, bro. That was shit. They were not security guards, bro. They did not have security there, bro.
That message got community noted to hell. And this prompted Dan Clancy, the CEO of Twitch, to do his own sort of quote tweeting of the situation, talking about how he let his friend down, etc., etc. But a lot of people are saying that this is just empty words. There's no action on Twitch. And it doesn't just have to be some sort of IRL moderation. The online presence also matters. Stuff happens, allegations gets levied.
Dan Clancy's the same guy that doesn't like think that Kai Cenat is part of the Hall of Fame of streamers. He thinks Kai Cenat is not in the Hall of Fame of streamers on Twitch. He genuinely does not believe that. It doesn't even make fucking sense. Queso has not been streaming. Has only been streaming for like 2 years, but yet you want to put him on the Hall of Fame? And I'm not saying I don't like Queso. I love Queso. I watch his streams and videos and shit. This is no disrespect to Queso, but Kai Cenat's been in the game for way, way longer than Queso. You know what I mean? Why is Kai not on the Hall of Fame of streamers? You know what I mean? Two, why can't they both be on there? Same thing with Speed. It's like, is it good? I don't know, bro. I don't know. Dan Clancy's a weird fucking guy. I don't fucking know, bro.
Hell, on actual streams, people are committing crimes, and it just gets swept under the rug, especially if you're one of the more favored creators on the platform. So yeah, I would expect Nina, who already seems not to be a great person, to go around acting as if, hell, this is nothing to her. This is a no-brainer. She doesn't really care about these situations. Because ultimately, what consequences are there for her actions? Especially if people continue to watch, especially if people continue to patronize, especially if she continues to get brand deals, who actually cares? Plus, I don't think she feels any sort of real remorse for the situation. If she did, she would let it die. She wouldn't just continuously make fun of it or joke about it. Now, on the contrast to how Nina is handling the situation, there was somebody else that was involved in the situation. And for the most part, she has not been talked about as harshly because I believe the way that she is handling this is the way that you are supposed to handle these situations.
Zoe Spencer?
The actual twerker in question, Zoe Spencer. Somebody who a lot of people do have a lot of hate for, but I can acknowledge when she is at least handling the situation much better and seems to be much more remorseful. Not only does she initiate and dish out an apology well before Nina did or any sort of backlash from this year. Hell, she did it like way early.
That's growth. That's growth right there. That's growth. You gotta learn from your, mistakes. You know what I mean? But like, Zoe, why the fuck is you twerking on niggas, bro? That like why is you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like
earlier in the year. She also hasn't been on the internet making jokes about it or has invalidated the situation. She's actually faced the situation head on.
So from that whole situation, it definitely was like a reflective moment. Super learning.
At the end of the day, bruh, I don't hate Zoe. I just don't like her. But, if she redeems herself, I mean, I think she could do great things for the future of her content. You know what I mean? I believe that she could do great things. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, Nina, I don't know what the fuck she doing, bruh. She retarded.
Moment for me. I never knew I made him uncomfortable until, because this video happened in February. So the whole thing happened in February of 2025.
Oh, wow. I don't know. I just saw it recently.
Yeah. So it happened in February
but it
2025.
came back up. Somebody posted it recently, right?
Recently.
That's what happened.
So it came out in February 2025 and then it surfaced May 2025. And then I did an apology about it and everything like that. I took full accountability.
Okay.
Now, as a recent 2 weeks ago now, it resurfaced back online. You know, with my whole apology and everything and me taking full accountability, I thought we were moving past it. But then it just happened again with people saying I didn't apologize and everything like that when I did.
No, she
you
did.
know? It blindsided me because I never knew I made anyone feel uncomfortable. I never knew I hurt him in any kind of way. So when I found out, I'm like I can't believe I made you feel this way. It was an automatic apology. I'm genuinely sorry for making you feel the way that I did, you know?
Now, I think that there's a plethora of reasons as to why.
That's not, there's nothing wrong with what she just said right there. You know? We all make mistakes. We fail and just learn from it, bro. Like that's all you got to do.
Zoe Spencer is going about this the way that she is going about it. But one of the main reasons is that she actually feels remorse. She actually feels some sort of way. It didn't take her 17 months later, the internet bashing her, confrontation IRL, in order for her to do some sort of apology. Yeah, when the situation resurfaced and Saeed put out his tweets, she jumped back online and apologized immediately. She felt as if somebody was hurt, then you apologize to them. She can see how it was wrong, etc., etc. And there's some other.
She just gotta know boundaries. Like that's the problem with Zoe. She like, I mean Nina too, but like she just gotta understand like people's boundaries and shit. You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
The reasons
bro.
as to why I think she apologized, but I'll save them for Patreon / my memberships on YouTube. But nonetheless, I feel as though she's handling this in a totally different way, and I feel as if that's the way that you're supposed to handle it. But on the opposite side of that, I can see why Nina would handle this essay allegation the way that she handled it. One, she's not a good person. That's first and foremost, just full stop. But two, and probably most importantly, there's no real consequences to these actions. Sure, you might lose certain brand deals, especially if you're the black person in this, but nonetheless, you might lose certain brand deals, but there's no actions or consequences from the actual platforms themselves. You don't even have to give like a real apology for real. Twitch is just gonna put you back on the platform. You don't have to be remorseful. You can continue to make jokes.
Yeah, there's no such thing as a permanent ban on Twitch. I mean, yeah, man. Hey, I mean, I'll give Zoe her flowers, man. You apologize. Hopefully you learn from it. You know what I mean? But Nina, like the fact that people have to approach you for you to apologize or to address something, you know what I mean? That's just not, you know what I mean? That's just not cool, you know? That whole situation is just not cool from both of them. But, you know, it's just how you react to the situation is, are you going to be able to come back from it or not? I don't think Nina will. She's too arrogant. I mean, this girl literally went on a Jubilee video and talked about how she abused her little brother for 8 years or some shit. I might be wrong. I might be over dramatizing it, but she did legit admit that she used to abuse her fucking brother. But I don't know, man. All that matters is that people learn from it. But, you know, I hope you have a good breakfast, a good dinner, a good night, man. I love y'all, man. Peace.